The night air was thick with anticipation. The neon lights of the downtown skyline reflected in the puddles on the cracked pavement, a perfect mirror to the fractured life of the man who stood at the edge of the alley. Ethan had never imagined this would be his reality. Once a rising star at Sterling Enterprises, he had been the prodigy everyone admired, until the betrayal. It wasn't just a single knife in the back. It was death by 1,000 cuts, each one delivered by someone he trusted. Camille, his mentor and confidant, had led the charge. She painted him as reckless, a liability, twisting his every success into a fluke. Then there was Dominic, his so-called best friend, who eagerly took Ethan's projects and presented them as his own. And Monica, the silent shadow, said nothing as they tore him apart, choosing to stay neutral for the sake of self-preservation. His fall was swift. The board meeting was a public execution masked as professionalism. Ethan was left with nothing but a termination letter and a hollow warning to reflect on his actions. Reflect he did. For a year, Ethan disappeared. Rumors swirled. Some said he fled the country, others that he had suffered a breakdown. The truth was simpler, yet far more dangerous. Ethan was rebuilding. He spent months researching every weakness of Sterling Enterprises. Late nights turned into early mornings as he pieced together their financial skeletons, discovering their off-the-books deals and Camille's less-than-legal transactions. Every betrayal fueled his obsession, turning him into a ghost with a purpose. Then he struck. It began subtly. A deal falling through here, an anonymous whistleblower exposing Dominic's fabricated success there. Sterling's stock wavered, then plunged. Camille scrambled to hold the company together. But Ethan was always one step ahead. The final blow came during the annual gala, an event once reserved for celebrating Sterling's dominance. This year, it was different. Camille's speech started, strong but faltered as an unexpected video feed cut in. Financial records, secret recordings, and email exchanges scrolled across the giant screen. Irrefutable evidence of corruption and deceit. The crowd, stunned into silence, slowly began murmuring. Then the reporters broke into a frenzy. Camille's face drained of color as Dominic tried to cut the feed, only to find the system locked. Monica's wide eyes searched the room until they landed on a figure at the back, Ethan. He didn't smile. There was no need. The devastation spoke for itself. The aftermath was swift. Sterling Enterprises' stock collapsed, lawsuits followed, and Camille was forced to resign. Dominic's reputation was irreparably shattered. Monica quietly slipped away, submitting a resignation letter 2 days later. And Ethan? He acquired a struggling competitor, transforming it into a beacon of integrity and success. Months later, as Ethan reviewed applications for a new assistant, one name caught his eye: Monica. He leaned back in his chair, a slow, thoughtful smile spreading across his face. The wheel kept turning.